Hello everyone, I am back, Adam Hancock here to give you updates regarding Parrish, Florida. So, not sure how deep you've got in there. Parrish, the way it exists in the Sarasota, Florida general region, it's like an outskirt town a little bit, for lack of better words. You know, it would be like what Lando Lakes or maybe Zephyr Hills or Upper Wesley Chapel would be to Tampa. So the way you look at it is you're saying, okay, well, they built Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch back in the day was deemed a little too far for people because the closest you can get to downtown Sarasota is like 22 minutes, right? But a lot of Lakewood Ranch, it sits about 35 to 40 minutes one way from town. So people were like, okay, that's cool because I can get new construction, I can get stuff I couldn't get in town, etc. Well, Parrish is a further version than Lakewood Ranch. So you're going north of Lakewood Ranch. And so if Lakewood Ranch's median price is $650, Parrish is $410. If you bought a pool house at Windward with a Savannah 2 that costs $780,000, $850,000, then you could go to Canoe Creek, the sister community in Parrish, and maybe that entire thing's $650. It's that juxtaposition: Del Webb Lakewood Ranch, Del Webb Bayview, and Parrish. You should gain a benefit if you're going to go further because people think further is a sacrifice. That's where Parrish sits in the very biased grand scheme of like how you should look at it. Now, choosing Parrish, there's nothing wrong with that. Choosing it for intentional reasons, nothing. I'm not saying Parrish is a bad thing. I'm saying you should understand the differences so you can get a benefit. That's where we've existed. Now, the biggest difference lately has been the master plan development there. It used to be spotty, random communities around existing new construction. Well, Pat Neal, the Neal Communities owner, Neal Signature owner, has put out a community called North River Ranch out there that he's been working on for a few years. And what this is a master plan within a master plan. It's multiple things going together. He's building a little town. And what that's going to do is give you everything but the beach. It's going to take away what people, more and more as time goes, what people deem as a negative, because if you go far, you're only far if you need to get to stuff, if you need to try to get to stuff. Same exact thing with Wesley Chapel in Tampa. So what's happening now is that Village Center is about to open. So there's basically multiple neighborhoods, multiple builders, Pulte, David Weekley, all in this area. But they're opening a Village Center that's going to be like a waterside. So you have like a downtown. Publix is already open out there. Barbara Harvey, I think, is the elementary school. They're doubling it, so they're expanding that. So you're going to have schools on site. You're going to have a town center. You're going to be, all your friends, community, sporting events are going to be out there. Like some of the negatives about school ratings and stuff are going to go away eventually. And you're going to save a ton of money. And then you're going to look up and say, oh, wait, I'm 45 minutes from all the Tampa stuff. Raymond James Stadium, the Razor in St. Pete. Oh, wait, I'm actually not that much further from Anna Maria Island and the beaches than Upper Lakewood Ranch. So if I'm in Star Farms or Sweetwater and Lakewood Ranch, how is Parrish that different? And it's kind of the best of both worlds, potentially.